How many of you have listened to music when you're feeling sad or when you're feeling lonely or mad or upset? Uh, for me, or not necessarily when you're feeling that type of way, but just when you're walking through the mall and you hear that specific song and you wonder, I hadn't heard that song in a long time, and it brings back good memories. Well, for me, I listen to Pandora. I work with children, and sometimes the children can have my stress level up to here. And so sometimes I like to listen to some music when I come home or on my way home from work to just de stress, to bring me back to life after dealing with such a long day. Okay? Uh, there are some that listen to music as a form of therapy. Some people listen to music because they don't know how to cope or they don't know how to express themselves in any other way. Research shows that music can heal such mental illnesses such as depression and dementia. So my speech, I'm going to convince you that mental illness, I mean that, excuse me, that music can have a positive effect on those dealing with mental illnesses. First, like I said, as I said before in the beginning, I listen to music almost every day, and I know the benefit it has for me. I listen to music all the time, and I can be feeling one way before I listen to the music, and just feel in a whole different type of way after I'm done. Um, so first, we're going to get into how music is used as a form of therapy. Then we're going to get into some of the benefits it has and some of the ways that um, music as therapy is used. According to Lin and Yang, uh, in their uh, in their blog about music health and the implications of music, clinical studies have shown that music can cure such mental illnesses like depression, anxiety, and dementia. Now, and schizophrenia. It can help. It's an alternative to therapy, and so it also helps with problems of agitation like uh, uh, sleeplessness, anxiety, and substance misuse. According to HealthyPlace.com, music has been there has been a study that music has cured depression. So just listening to music alone can cure depression. It can bring you from the lowest point to the highest point in just listening to a specific song. Depending on our mood, depending on how we feel, our bodies can secrete this type of hormone that helps us feel good. This hormone or this is called dopamine. And research has shown, according to um, research has shown that music releases when we listen to music, our bodies release or secrete dopamine, which is the feel good hormone. And when we listen to music, it is 9% higher in our bodies than when we don't listen to music. So just think about if a person with that's going through depression listen to music, their dopamine, that when they listen to that music, the dopamine in their body rises and it helps them feel better. Okay, so levels in your body, the dopamine levels in your body um, rise up to 9% when we listen to music. Music therapy can be used in many different ways. Um, there are several different ways that music therapy can be used. It's just not just listening to songs every day like I do. When a person actually has therapy as an alternative when they're going through depression or anxiety or schizophrenia, if they're actually going through like therapies, there are several different ways that that people with these illnesses can express themselves. One being songwriting, which that person writes a song, they write out their own lyrics. And this is a way of how they express themselves. They also have lyric analysis, was where they their therapist picks particular songs, or even they can pick their own songs, and then they can correlate what they're going through that particular day or at that time. They can correlate the words in the songs with how they're feeling. There's also improvisation, where they can create, an example is creating a storm, and they can play out different, like they can make use sticks for thunder, or drums for thunder, and different types of instruments for mute to create a storm. And that's kind of like just listening and getting that stress out. And that's also another way to express themselves. So, in conclusion, in this speech, we have talked about how music can affect people with mental illnesses. So, now you know that mental illnesses can be treated through music. We know why music therapy is used and why it is beneficial. So, according to the psychmind.com, listening to 5 to 10 songs a day can improve memory, it can improve your immune system, and it can reduce depression risk by 80%. 80%, that's a big number. So my challenge is to you is to listen to a song at least once a day. Thank you.